And good evening! First up, before we get into it, can you hear me correctly? Are we going to go 2 for 2 today and have stuff work? Let me know how the sound is in the comments. Welcome on, welcome all, welcome everybody to Crystal. No, it's not. No, it's not. Crystal doesn't like the music. Crystal doesn't like the music. She doesn't like the music. She says it's torture. Is it torture? Crystal's about to find out what torture is. I'm not signing a cameo for her. I'm going to stay silent until somebody agrees with me and says the music's fine. It pumps me up. Whatever, Crystal. Fine. I'm going to stay silent. We're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing. We are not doing nothing anymore. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done. Everybody have a great night. See you tomorrow. Crystal just ruined. She just ruined it. I picked that out and made it all myself. Makes me sad. Thanks, Crystal. I was starting to like you. I mean, I like you. Whatever. I love you, Crystal. Welcome all. Tuesday with Todd. Another fun edition. Here's what we got for you on tonight's episode. We're going to go over State of the Union. We're going to do that every Tuesday with Todd to kind of tell you where things are in the TRW lifestyle, brand, ecosystem, whatever we want to call it. We're going to tell you where we stand as a company, what's going on. Number 2, we got a new fresh mini pack. So while everybody says Crystal boo, everybody should be cheering Pilar yay, because I learned I am not the greatest at creating live templates. Like theory, head, great. Put it on stuff. Okay, girls, take it from here. I suck at execution on that. And so Pilar had to school me today. And she literally ran in circles to make that happen. Pilar, I love you. Thank you very much for that. So everybody, give a big, not even the golf clap, a good clap for Pilar for taking care of that. Thank you so much, Pilar. You guys don't realize how much these gals do for you. You really don't. So really be appreciative of what we have. Make sure to smile, say nice to them. Hey, buy them a coffee. Do something. I don't know. Buy Pilar hot peppers. Yeah, hot peppers for Pilar. She'll do the hot peppers. She'll be fine with that. Crystal, vintage cars. She'll take a vintage car. She's worth it because she's in the Midwest. So we'll call it good. Okay. So with that, we got a bundle drop, mini pack. We're dropping that. We'll go over that. The girls released some new designs, so we'll show those off. Other things that we're going to get on track for, like I said, was having that mini pack. We'll show you that. Still had some questions on putting together a gang sheet, so I will continue on that because maybe I go a little fast on some things. I'll try to slow it down. I was also reminded that we should probably do a couple giveaways for what was it, a mini pack? Is that right? I believe for a mini pack for the 5-year YouTube members. I think that's what we're going to do. And was there something else there? Was there something else that was in there? So we got that tomorrow, noon Central Standard Time. So that's 1 in the East, noon here, 11 in the mountains, 10 on the West Coast. There is All-Star training. That is going All-Star Hall of Fame tomorrow, noon Central with Pilar. She's going over that. Next week, I'm going to do a Designing with Todd next Wednesday night. Wednesday night. That's what we're going to do. Wednesday night. So Wednesday night, we're going to do that, going over new designs. Yeah. New designs on stuff. Is that the plan? Yeah. Not new designs. Showing you how to take trending designs and make your own live templates. So we're going to talk about that. That's what we're going to do next Wednesday night. Okay. That's going to be next Wednesday night. And time-wise, probably 7 p.m. Central Standard. I have to check with the boss to find out, to make sure we're good to go on that. So that's looking like next Wednesday. Also, as far as when it comes to webinars and trainings, we need your help because we need to know what you guys want to learn. So you guys reach out to us, send us emails, send us comments, post in the group. What is it you want to learn more about so we can put that stuff together? And then shameless plug time. We got some links for you. We'll give you some links for DTF prints, TRW25. We'll save you 25% on that. And we have the cameos on sale, $129. We got those on sale, so we can post the links to those. When they're gone, they're gone. And you guys are buying them. Thank you very much with that. And what else? There's training bundle links, mini pack links. Everything is all in there. So we're rocking and rolling. I feel like today. I feel like it. I feel like it. I feel like it. Even though kind of down from that music because I was pumped for it. Crystal didn't like it, so it threw me. Yeah, yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Todd. You better start sucking up the crystal. She doesn't like my music, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm saying that made me. I'm gonna look and see. Did anybody else like the music so we can all join in and then there? Michelle hasn't been live in ages. See, the gang's all here. Eric and Brian and Betty and Debbie and Carol and Rich and Crystal and Pilar and Kevin. Yes, the gang is all here. Water, folks. Water's in there. I promise you. I promise you, water is in there. See, sounds good. Michelle agrees with Crystal. Go away. Crystal or Michelle, you haven't been here for a while, so no. No, 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 no. It's cheesy music. I know, but I'm cheesy. That's why it gets me. See, Kevin gets me. Music gets me going. Me too. Me too. It gets me going. It's the same music, Michelle. It's the same music. Now what? Now what? It's the same music. Wait, today's Tuesday. No, today's Tuesday. It's not the same music. I lied. It's other music. Monday, because that's the morning music. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what's it, right? 75. Oh, wait, that's morning. We could still do that. Right, just jealous. I'll go with that. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe Peg. Maybe I can get him to. I can get him to. I can get him to sign something, and we can make a decal. Maybe that's what we can do for it, and we can get that rocking. Because I know Crystal, right? Crystal makes me think. Crystal reminds me of the cat at the TRW warehouse because the name of the cat was Crystal. And, we got crystal stones all over. So it's easy to remember. Pilar is such a difficult name to remember. Sarah sounds better. So that's what we got. That's what we're going with. Let's see. Pilar, yay. Pilar rocks. Yes. Pilar. Make sure I got to put all these. Because Pilar, I'm going to try and keep Pilar in the house because if we keep saying this stuff like this, her head's going to get bigger and it won't fit through the door. That's my Pilar, though. I love her. I really, really do. If I didn't love Pilar, she wouldn't have been in the wedding. Let's just go with that. Doing shots of tequila warm off a shelf at like 1 a.m. Why not, right? Raves for Pilar. She busted her butt. Yes, she did. Yes, 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 she did. Fine, fine. Somebody else find me music then. Nobody likes my music. Did I buy the whole? I did not do the whole thing. The $6,000 for it. I did not do the $6,000 for that, but I did have the other stuff. So my book has shipped. I've already started the audiobook for it. Pretty excited about how that one comes on there. You can get 100 million. Do I have this one? 100 million leads and 100 million offers. Those are the other two. Those are other two good books. So those are the other two in the series. Good books. There's only one by two. Yes, I've read them both multiple times. There's a lot of great information in those books. So do it. Get the Audible. The Audible is amazing on it. I love the Audible part of it. And there, ooh, look, jalapenos are growing. Jalapenos are growing. Send them Pilar's way. Yes, you can press DTF. The key to it is that second press to really get it in there for it. That's the key. Oh, what is this? But the girls got some stuff going on there. No, Barb, I haven't. Legit. Here's my one from this morning. I think it's only half full. I've been rocking and rolling today. So as we go through these, let's give you an update on TRW land. Stuff did arrive. Woo, right? Stuff did arrive. We're going through it. We're setting up. We've got all the cameos together first so we could start inventorying those, make sure we had what we needed so we could start offloading those. Currently, we have looked at multiple places. Pretty sure I got crabs from one or something. It was bad. It was really, really bad. So that one's definitely out. Everything that was on there, definitely out. We've looked at 10, 12 properties, I think is where we've looked at for things. We have another one to look at tomorrow. We've put in on stuff. A lot of stuff has a wait list, so we'll see if we get it. I'm not overpaying for anything. And I almost don't want the perfect spot because if we find the perfect spot, it's really hard to say, okay, now it's time to build something because this is what it is. So we have another one that we're going to look at tomorrow, which is really promising. I feel for one reason, as I said, if I ever did a retail store again, I wanted it in a specific area for a specific reason. And that was it. I wanted it on the parade route for the homecoming parade because I just thought that would be cool to have a business on the parade route. So this one happens to be on that. Whether we get it or not, I don't know. Can we make it work? I don't know. We'll go look and see, but it, kind of aligns with what we need. Not perfect by any means. A lot of issues that we can't get around, but I think that'll give us the drive to build what we want. So there's that. Product is coming in. It's getting packed up, not packed up, excuse me, unpacked, loaded on shelves. Currently working out of climate controlled indoor storage units. We've got 3 of those set up. So there's a vinyl one, there is a rhinestone one, and then there's an overstock one. Because remember, we bought a lot of stuff. So that is all getting set up so that way we can start processing orders. And we're hoping by the end of the week that we're processing orders and being good to go. So we weren't down too long and we can get things back out of there again. So pretty excited for that. Um, and we'll keep you guys updated. That's the goal is there to be back up and running pretty damn quick for it. So things are going good there, which is why we're still running sales on so many things. Maybe the girls can be so kind to throw some links down in there and post what it are. So that way I know what it is and we're good to go with it. Will you ever be selling embroidery machines? I'd rather buy and support you. Yes. Yes, we will be selling embroidery machines. How will that work? So for those that don't know, previous to us purchasing TRW, we ran Fat Dad Print Co. We had a lot of partnerships with people. So we have a partnership with the Magic Touch and American Print Supply. Both of them carry SWF machines. Almost positive on that. I don't think anything switched. So there is a way that we can buy all of that in there together to be able to sell some of that. So at the end of the day, yes, that is something that can happen, and that's what we're working towards on bringing a lot of our stuff together on it, for it, that type of thing. Anyone game for silhouette webinars with Crystal? She doesn't like music, so everybody record this music and play it when she's on there for it. There we go. Shameless plug. That Dead Print Co. Use the code TRW25 for 25% off your order. Yes, silhouette. In fact, I did not send out Crystal's cameo today because she got a black one and she wanted Corey and I to sign it, and all we had was black Sharpie. So we are going to go find a silver one because that's Crystal needs to be taken care of. So we got to get that. That's on the books to get out the door tomorrow. Oh, Michelle, let me make a note of that. Let me make a note of that, and I can show it on tomorrow's whatchamacallit thing in the jigger. Tomorrow's thing. Ooh, yeah. Because Corey's not here. So Corey's up taking care of some stoning things. So I'll make sure to grab it because I don't think I have it close by. Unless, oh, I don't think I know I don't have one close by. So no, 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 no. Woo-hoo. Thanks, Jocelyn. Thank you for sharing that. Noon Central. Yeah, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Still automatically transiting from East. I know it'll be a hard thing to get through there. How did you get the internal camouflage? All right, so this is what I'm talking about. It's all like power clip stuff. Like super simple, super easy to use. When it comes to DTF printing, we do a ton of that because it is rock solid for us, using PowerClip to be able to put images in, patterns in, things like that. That can be maybe next month. How's this sound? So Pilar's got this month's All-Star training taken care of. All-Star training will now start being the second Wednesday of every month. So the next one, how about we'll do the webinar for All-Star and above Power Clip. And we'll show you some different design techniques on how I do that and different things with contours, design, power clips, things like that. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Jerry, I don't know. How many you want to buy? We started with 120, right? 120 is what we started with. So I could probably go do some math real quick and look and see and how many are in stock because a lot have sold. I want to say there's less than 100, right? I think there's like 80 of them left, something like that. There might be like 35 white and 40 black, something like that. So keep buying them because you want to know what we're doing with this? We're gonna pull the trigger on the deal and bring in the Color Spark vinyl, Color Spark HTV, the stuff that people were really sad to see go. We can at least bring in some of it, and we had big borrow steel to make things happen to be able to do that. Transportation is the biggest issue again. Moving things just a night. excuse me, a nightmare for things. So that's the goal. Unload some stuff, raise some cash, take the cash, reinvest it back in the business. That's the plan to go. No, I can't because the music is the way it is. That's where it needs to be. If anybody can reach out to Brian Bufka and tell him to quit texting me, that's amazing. Because he asked how today has today been any better, my friend? And I'm live, so I can't answer him. I see you, Jerry. I see you. I know it was. I know it was because I had to look at it. Look, a poll. Look, we have a poll. We have a poll. All right. You're very welcome, Peg. I was actually trying to, Matt and I we kept missing each other for calls today on things. So that way we know we'll get in contact with it and I'll see, hey, just sign up for it. Is it just me? Did we realize that Alex almost made 100 minutes in 16 hours? Yeah, it's not you. I talked to Brian about that on Saturday night because I'm like, by my math, this is what it made, right? Yeah. And basically, off every book, about $5 profit off every book. Not a bad profit margin day for that. I don't think so, Cindy. It just stops. Does it because it stops now before it gets to 74, right? Goes down, travels to 74 and stops. It's before that. It's in the same that same spot. So I think because it goes down and it turns at the old Why Pay More that's not even there and hasn't been there for how long? It's now a parking lot of the weed store, right? Is that what's in that corner now with Moho's and that? Not it's not Mother Hubbard's anymore. It's 7-Eleven. Man, I'm old. Anywho, yeah, it'll be there for it. It'll be there for it's not a prime spot by any means for it. It's just one of those goals that I'm like, if I ever did this, this is what I want to do. Uh, Way to go, Eric. Took a week off to reorganize around my place. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see what else here. Whoop! I'll have that baby and silhouette videos signed too. How fun will that be? I think it'll be super fun. I think it'll be super fun. Uh, like I need another one. I know it's great. Yeah, we would like to sell a whole lot more. Look at this. I'm gonna do this. Everybody gonna smile on me. Smile at me and take a picture for Brian and show him. Oh, there it is. Whoa, look, Brian, you're on the screen, Brian. Oh, look, you're right there. Oh, you're there. So I'm gonna send that to Brian and be like, I'm live, homie. I'm live, homie. This is where you at. This is where you at. We do that type of thing where we go live and we talk about that. And there it is, and there's that, and yeah, I'm live, homie. Ha, 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 ha. So there's that. Who sells blank T-shirts online for the best price? Sandmar, SNS are my two go-tos. That's our go-to for everything with it. Yes, Sandmar, SNS, not Jiffy. Yep. Let's see. Sorry, we're gonna find the price on the Cameo right on that link that they sent. $129. 129 is what it'll be for you. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through these because we're going to make. We got all the links posted, right? I'm going to show the stuff off for the girls. Are you selling heat presses? Yes, yeah, because you can still buy the Hotronic stuff online. You can still do that through the website. You can purchase that. We can still process all those and get those rocking and rolling through stalls. Yes, we are bringing in another line of heat presses. We're working the deal for that, and that's the air assist shuttle press that we use in our shop, where it goes. I love it. We should have got it way sooner for the amount of stuff we did. Uh, Plus, we've been cranking out new designs for the site, and Todd has been going live quite often. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. There's Brian. There's Brian. Look, now he's here. Now he's here. All showed up, ready to go, and rocking and rolling. All right. Okay. So here's what we're going to get to. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to share a link. Well, we got the links in there. So first up, the new designs, right? Let's go. I'm going to go to that. So I should be able to pop in there. New SVG designs. Go to the linker. And then we should be able to show off the new stuff there. And that's what we're going to do now because I'm going to go a little bit slower so I can find where the tabs are. So it makes sense of what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. Then it doesn't seem like I'm taking so long. And looky. Let's make that full screen-ish. Yeah, full screen-ish. So that way we know exactly what we're doing, right? Okay, so here's what we got. Look at this fun stuff. So this was last week's mini pack. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. That was last week's mini pack. Where's the new one? Where's the new one? Pilar, where's the new mini pack that's on here? I know I have a direct link to it, so put it on there. So we have Thick Thighs and Spooky Vibes. That was a special request. I actually did. I'll show you what I did. I can get up and walk away. You guys can't hear me or see me, but trust me, I'm walking away and I might be back. And while I'm over here, I am going to grab, yes, Yahtzee, MF, Yahtzee, because I found two things when I got up to walk away. I'll show you after that. Okay. Thick Thighs, Spooky Vibes. Love it. This Happy Haunting one, love this one too. Why? Because you're getting some interchangeable dudes right here, right? So we can do some different stuff with this and you can use them in different designs. We got the breast cancer ribbon, MultiDec, boom, shalakalaka there. We got the Boo Crew with the little blingy spurter in there. Which, please, come on now. That's what we got. Show me what you're working with, folks. Show me what you're working with. All right. We got lots of stuff here. So, see, they're just going to keep pumping out designs. That's what they're going to do for you. And I love them for that they're putting it. Now, next up is we're going to pop up another link and be able to do it for you. What did I do? Minipack Sports Phone. There it is. There's that one. We're going to bring this one up here. And then I wonder if this is going to happen. I haven't tried this yet. So what better time to try it than it live, right? Right? Like, seriously. If you're going to do something, go big. See if it changes. Ooh, did it work? Yeah, did it? Did it work? No, it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. All right. Share this tab instead. Boom. There it is. That, my friends, is the new mini pack that we're working with tonight. So we're going to use the design from this. I'm going to show you how live templates work with this. And then I'm going to show you a little trick that I do with live templates that hopefully will kind of give you a better understanding of not being stuck in the box of the design that you're given and how that can work together with things. So that's the goal-ish of things. We'll see how it all plays out because I think it can play out pretty well. I think so. I think it all can play out pretty well. So this one we got here, there it is. Westy Warriors, range. Listen, you can read. I can't read, but you can read and you can see what's there on those things. So we got that one. Next up, link for the cameos. No, you got the cameos. You got that training bundles. These ones. Now, if you guys really want to get a better understanding of what the wizard actually is, come on, kids. Let's go play and let's go learn. The TRW Design Wizard webinar bundles. 9+ hours of training bundle, right? Rhinestones. 6 hours over MultiDec Design Wizard. Over 14 hours of training wizard features. Let's click and see. Boom. What do we got here? $40. Come on now, kids. Come on, do the math. That's like $4 an hour. That's like dirt cheap, and you're learning all that stuff. No reason not to do it. No reason at all. Take this, get it now. Look how much you're saving. I'm telling you, you won't get that price again when the price goes up. It won't even be like this on Black Friday. I'm telling you, it's not going to be like that on Black Friday. So, no siree, Rooney. Not going to be like that on Black Friday. Okay, so there's the stuff that we got for it. I went and grabbed a couple things. Why? Because I can. It's my show. I can do what I want. I can play great music, Crystal. Whatever. First up, I got the tags. So I got the tags. Remember I said here we got tags and here's how we do it. Here's how we do it. So it might be a little hard to see, but we created the tags for it. There's our name up there. We got the shirt style on it. So t-shirt, long sleeve, tank top, crew neck, hoodie. We'll circle that. We got the size from youth, extra small through like my size, 4X, right? So then we'll circle that. So that way we know what's in the bag, what size it is. And then we got the washing instructions, folks. Washing instructions. Wash inside out on cold. Do not use fabric softener. Hang to dry. Do not iron or dry clean. Do people do it? Absolutely. But does that cover my, yes, it is. So that's what we use for that. That's how we do that. Goes on every cellophane bag that or the clear bags that we use. And we circle the stuff. So that's what we got. Now, my thing that I'm happy with, so you guys got to tell me. Like, you already told me my music sucks. So, you know those TikTok things, and you're like, this is my dad, and this is his thing, and you better like it and better that. You already told me my music sucked. Cool. I'll do that. Let's try not to hurt my feelings on this one. Maybe a little. Maybe if I can get like so we've got like 77 people here. You think I can get like 10% of these people to like this? And if they do, we'll put it on the site. I'll give it to Pilar and Crystal to say, all right, how do we put this on here? Because there's still I still did a little finessing of some stuff after I did it. But you tell me. I need at least like 10 likes. Maybe I need like 100 people here. Can you get 19 more people here to get me 100 people? Can you do that for me? Can you help me out? But this, ooh, and it's sticking, and it's sticking. This is what I did. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy about that. Does that make sense? It'll look great on a shirt, but you can see the glitter with it. What does that say? Oh yeah, that was my version of it. Now in the other version that I'm doing, when I saw this, what do I do? So I saw that and this is what I tell you. Sometimes we just go through stuff and we got to figure out. I didn't like the space that it's leaving here, so boom, we're bringing that closer. I did not like the space that was here, so we're bringing that closer on it. So we refined it a little. There's some things with it, but I like that. I like that. Look at that. I wonder, can I make it sparkle some more? If it's on a shirt, it would really sparkle. Ooh, there we go. And that is SS10s, all SS10s. I got one that's SS10s and SS6s, but SS10s, and that is for Twilight. So that's what it is. Let me know. Should we make that one happen? Should we make that one happen? That's what we say. Maybe we get 50 more people here, 60 more people here. I don't know. You got to tell me. You know, I would wear this. Anybody that knows me knows I would wear that because I do have thick thighs and spooky vibes. I do. I do. You know, I got to get the chub rub and put it in there. Not gonna lie. I'm good. I'm I'm fine with my body. I'm fine with my body. Like I don't like to have it out in the sun without a shirt on because I burn. Like I burn bad. But I'm not messing with any of that. No, Brian. We'll find out if we'll learn how to spell the boob cats tonight. The boo cats. The boo cats. Maybe that's why I had all the stuff in my things. You know, like in my head. In my head. Thank you so much, Alan, for supporting us. You helped get the lights and mics on, and you know, Crystal can now help me. I can afford to pay her to tell me my music sucks. So thank you for supporting us and supporting my sucky music. I'll do that. Uh, I think so. I thought everything was in there, Rosaline. I thought Pilar corrected me on some stuff, so I think we're good to go. If stuff's not there, let me know. I'll fix it. I'm getting better at this stuff. I promise I'm getting better at it. Links for cameos. Yep. I was going to get, but I already have some of them. But do you have all of them? It's a good price. It's a good price. There. It's a good price for it. Yeah. Crystal. You know, Crystal. And I wouldn't say my employee, one of our partners in crime, they're not employees, they're family. You know, that's what family does. Is family argues over music. And my music is great. It was my morning music that got me excited. Yes, I would wear that. Love the bats and ghosts. That are nice. Crystal, is that brand new for the email? I signed up, didn't receive any. Ooh, good question. No, Gloria, no. Because Corey said, "Hey, can you? I want something like this." I said, "Oh, what if we do a stone design?" And so when the girls were showing me off, I said, "Corey has a request," and I said, "I'm gonna give it a go." And so she's just way more efficient than I am. Crystal is. She's way more efficient than I am. So she was able to bang hers out. Mine, whatever. I think I did good. I think I did good. I still have that picture. I still have that picture of wearing the Cheer Mom shirt. It was a schmedium. It was burnout. It was blue and gray glitter with crystals on it, right? Yeah. I am in the pastiest of gangsters. I have Casper and Lobster. There's no tan in this guy. It's funny because like, oh, I don't wear shoes, so my feet have the tan line from the flippy flops, and it doesn't even look like a real tan line. They're like, that's tan, and I pull it. They're like, whoa, you are tan. And one of my daughters got that same thing, and she loves to tell me that all the time. Thanks for letting me, burn anytime I look at the sun. It's kind of nice. All right, let's see what else is in here. Mentioned did our spin on it. Yeah, see, we all did ours. We all three made one. He mentioned it, so we all did it. Yeah, and that's the thing. We all want to put things around there for it. Yeah, we have 3 fonts in the track. There's one design that uses the font font. Yeah, yeah. Pilar, bust my balls some more. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. That's what we got. Oh, there will be 3 Pumas. Carol just remind me. Thank you very much. There will be 3 Pumas that we're gonna drop. We're gonna do a little closeout on those 2 to get those ones rocking and rolling on that, and that way we'll be good to go. I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, it was the glitter. Yeah, I don't think it was purple. I think it was blue. Listen, I could scroll back far enough, and I know I could probably see it because I don't delete anything. It's right there for it. So those labels, like that one that we did there, we created these and we just printed them out ourselves. We could probably. I'm not. I'm not going to put a time frame on this, but we could probably come up with something like that for people where it's just a basic one to use, and they can have their stuff on it. Because like us, we put our logo on it, put our things on it, and made it match its colors. We could probably do something like that. I bet there too. Want to bet on the color? What do you want to bet on the color? What do you want to bet on that color, Pilar? Because it was old. It was the old navy blue. It was the old blue. The blue, that's what it was. Not purple. It was not purple. I am like 40% sure it wasn't the purple. 45. The further I scroll back, the less it's going to get. Because that would have been, oh, geez, that would have been like way back in time. That would have been pre-COVID, right? So that would have been like, well, let's see, 1918. When was it around there? Give me some timelines and we can look and see, because it would have been when we were in. So I think it would have been when we were in the other shop. So I can kind of guesstimate around there. That's around Christmas at that shop, not at this shop. That's when that's when I got suspended from being a moderator for a group for being too damn cool. For somebody who says I won't wear sparkles, guess what, folks? As I'm scrolling back, I will tell you I will, because mega blinging it up. Christmas mega bling. Look at that. Woo, yeah. See, I will rock that. I don't care. I don't care. We'll make another one and I'll make it this year too. Don't tell me I won't sparkle it up. I will sparkle it up. Not purple, Pilar. Not purple. Not purple. That is not purple. That is the blue. It's this blue here. Don't look at my butt. Stop looking at my butt. Stop looking at my butt. I'm telling you, stop looking at my butt. Stop looking at my butt. I don't have it over here. But I do have a sample of one. I do have a sample. No, I don't have a sample one. I thought I did, because we just used that for another one. But it's not there. Not purple. Not purple. Not purple. Just saying, not purple. If I could turn back time, what fun! It was one of my dad's favorite songs. Like he would totally blare some Cher at the bar that we played darts at. It was wild. It was wild, wild, wild. Good times. It's not purple. Not purple at all. Not purple. It's not purple. 100% not purple. Post that picture in the crafting group and then post the poll, purple or blue. Purple or blue. And that's what we're going to do. Nope. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Why don't I just stop yapping and start getting into some stuff, right? Because that's what we should probably do, right? Stop that one. We're going to present this one. I learned that you couldn't see my wizard in some stuff. And so now I'm going to make sure that you can see the entire screen, because it didn't show El Wizardo. There's El Wizardo. Hello, wizard friend. So here's what we got. We got the Westie Warriors. They were founded in 1999, and they football. Okay. So here's what I need from somebody. Somebody give me a school name, a school mascot, a sport in a year. Let's go, my friends. We just might collab all through this. Then I need some school colors too. So we'll go through here and that. Listen, it's not purple. I bet I still have that shirt somewhere. M for Warriors. I know. That's how we work. I'm telling you. Like, I'm glad somebody said it. I'm glad somebody's seen it. We'll go there with it. Kenton Ridge. All right, Kenton Ridge is the first one. So up here, this is how live template. This is in today's thing. So we brought in the template. We're going to come over here to this fun little button, find text. I got this button that can go wow, 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 wow. That's even better. All right, fine text. So we got the Westery Warriors. We got somebody said that there was an M there, but I'm pretty sure it's a W. It's a W. I don't know what you're talking about. I see the W that's right there for 1989 football. So we're going to change some stuff and we're going to make it our own fun thing through all of this, right? That's what we're going to do for it. So Jerry's the first one in there, and I saw Kenton Ridge. So we're going to come over here. How about KentonRidge? Kenton Ridge. Boom. Done. We're going to go with the Tigers, right? So there it is. We got Kenton Ridge. Go right down here to the Tigers. We're going to go, right? We're going to turn our caps locks on this. Tigers. Oh, Pilar didn't make that one. I'm going to fix that bad boy real quick because that one should be it. So I'm going to show you how to make a template real quick. We got that one. Templates. We're going to come over here to Magic. Because you see what happened? That one was a live template because it moved all that stuff around here. But I go into text effects, 2-color live text. I'm going to hit the button. Wow! There it is. It went ahead and changed it. And I think these were 0.425, right? 0.0425. Come in here. 4025. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and change the color so it matches the rest of the stuff. Ta-da, ta-da. Now you want to see more stuff like this when I go slower and things like that. Guess what? Sign up for a webinar, folks. Ooh, Daddy said sign up for a webinar. That's right, I did. There it is. Okay. So, Kent Warriors. Now, what were we changing that to? Tigers. That's what we're changing it to. So, we find text Warriors right there. We're going to change this back to Tigers. Tigers. Ta-da! Now it's Tigers. That's it. Okay. Now, we should do this. This is going to become a K, right? Change that to a K. Boom. Done. Did we get a year in here? Did we get a year in sport? Oh, Kelly just boasted it all out there. North Harris Cougars, blue and white. All right. So we're going to do this one real quick. First thing to do, especially when there's stuff using white, I'll put a background behind everything. So you see, I just made a box, right? Making a box. I'm turning that box a completely off color, whatever. I always select the green because I do. I'm going to remove Kelly off here so we can see. And then using the power of the wizard, we're going to come right here to back, send it there. Now we can see. We can see what we're working with on here, okay? So Kelly said North Harris Cougars. So we're going to find all the text. We're going to come up here and we're going to go north, right? We're going to go north, not north. We're going to go north, Harrison. And we're going to go Cougars, C-O-U-G. Well, we're going to make this one capital, C-O-U-G-A-R-S. And how about a C? We'll go with a C on that because why not? We're going to go 2026. Yeah, 2026. And we just hit entered again. And now we got volleyball. V-O-L-L-E-Y-B-A. How about I just do 2 L's? I'll do 2 L's, Kelly. All right. So there we go. So that's what we got. Blue and white. Now, let's make this a more fun blue, just because we can. We're going to come on here. I'm going to ungroup stuff. And my friend, I'm going to select here, right here. I selected that guy. But I'm coming up here to this one. And on the wizard, remember, let's see, we're going to hide that so you can see it. On the wizard, if you hover over anything, now watch, I got to do this quick. You hover over anything down here, watch right here. Watch down here, and you'll see what it says to do. So we hover there, left click, select the same color, right click, invert, shift click to clear. So we're going to left click. Now it's going to select all of those that are the same color. And we come over here and hit blue. Boom. It took them all those. But why, Todd? Why did it do the other ones? I don't know. Sometimes on elements, it does that. Like it's a Corel quirk, okay? So we just do the same thing. We find the blue over here, do it over here, select the blue. Boom. They're all done. All right. Yahtzee. Now, let's come up here and select the same color of the gray. And now if we turn it white, oh no, no. Because we got to break it apart for that to happen. We got to break it apart. Oh, look, see? This is some weird stuff that happens too. See, Corel does some weird things on this when you're doing with those thingamajiggers in contours and outlines. So how do we fix that? We can come up here and we have a few ways. We can up until it's there. See how I did it? Boom, took it up one, and it came back. That's what it is. Ta-da. We'll clear all this when we go to our colors. That's what we'll do. I'm going to make this over here so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So we'll come over here and to change everything, because once we do this, we're going to lose our live text thing. All right. So we've got North Harris Cougars C 2026 volleyball. I'm going to break those apart. Now we should be able to move that stuff from there. Yep. Now we can come over. Yeah. Hit that guy. Selected all the gray. We are turning them white. We're going to run in that same thing where sometimes this just happens, folks. So you do it again and do it white. And there it is. Okay, cool. We got that. That's here. Now I'm going to make this the size of my page. How do I do that? I come up here to right here. Wow. Hit that one. Now we're good. Okay. We've got our design, North Harris Cougars 2026 volleyball. And I'm going to come up here to our mock-ups tab. And sure, we got a woman's burnout shirt front. Boom. Let's click it. Let's click it. What happened? Think, baby, think. Aha, look at that. It made us our shirt. Made us our shirt, put the design on it. We're going to take this shirt and let's make it black. Ooh, baby. I like a little less black there. And just, oh, shizzles. Just like that. We made a fun little shirt. Mock up done in like 8 minutes tops. And that was even me screwing around with stuff, right? So pretty simple, pretty easy to do. And then we're good to go on it. So here's it. And like Pilar said, use the uppercase thing on that. Yes, uppercase on the font. Go over here. But my pinky was by the caps lock button, so I hit that. That'll change your fonts. That'll do everything in here in our pump out, drop out, thingamajigger. Go from there. I am 100% in my own world. When I get rocking and rolling, I am getting rocking and rolling and going through it. But you seen how easy it was on there. There, see? That's why I do there. Or you can see that when we go back to here. We can see that it's here on the colors, right? Now, we'll delete this and we're going to show you how easy it is to do this again, right? Somebody else had one on here. Oh, baby, what have I seen up here? I seen a full one. I'm going to sing along because I'm finding it. I'm finding it. Okay, there it is. So we'll find all of our stuff. We found all of our text. We set it over here. And now we're gonna leave North Harrison there because Evelyn didn't tell us the other part. But we get the Knights. So N-I-G-G-Z peasy. Knights, right? And we're gonna have 1979. We're gonna leave the C. Actually, we'll make it a K, but I'm gonna show you something else with this. So we're gonna come here. This is 1979, and we're gonna go. How about we go pickleball? Pickleball. Look at that. There's pickleball design for you folks. Pickleball design, just for everybody who likes pickleball. Now, if we want to replace this bad boy, we can come up here. I got this button, change artwork. You see it? Wah! We hit the change artwork button. We're going to go to our TRW clip art. I don't know what's in this one, so we're gonna see band. I don't think we have any football, gymnastics, hockey, lacrosse. Knights, no, we should have picked this. I should have put a sport that I knew. Let's see, maybe in this one. Baseball, nope, that'll be the same. I should probably get all this stuff on here. Golf, hockey, cheer, diving. We're just gonna go bull riding because that sounds fun. So with the bull rider right there, if I hit open, cha-ching, it just changes it out that easy. That easy. It changes out the stuff for it. So I guess we're going to have the north, right? We're going to change that again. So we'll find our text, come back here. We're going to go bull riding. Bull riding. Done. Son. All right. We'll take our blue. Well, let's see how we can work with this. Because I'm going to take all this over here. I'm holding down the shift button. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm grabbing everything. I'm holding down the left click button and sliding over, and then right click, made a duplicate of it. Perfect. I'm going to break the images apart. Yaha. And now we can come in here. And let's see if we can change some stuff. There it is. We'll select that, and we're going to make that. Is it gold, right? We're going to make that gold. What kind of gold should we make that? It looks like a good gold. It looks like a good gold. Yeah, see? Did that take it gold? I think that took it gold. Maybe I should have picked a different gold so it'd be a little easier to see. Nope, it didn't. And like I said, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. We'll fix that. There it is there. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. We're going to take out the blue. We're going to make it black. There it is. Or did you mean like an athletic gold? Oh, that's a good question. I should have asked that beforehand. But there's all there. Ta-da, ta-da. Same thing. We selected it. We're going to hit the shirt. This is going to look good on maybe a gray shirt. And there it is. Made the shirt just like that. Okay, so we saw how easy it was to go through and make stuff, right? I if you're just now figuring out I lost it, Alex, sorry. We're known. We're rocking and rolling. We know what's going on. We know what's going on. I probably do have a little ADHD. I got it. I got it. So you see how quick and easy that was to do. Now, here's where I'm going to show you some fun stuff at. Because I don't know about you, but there's a lot of times where I don't need all of this, right? Like I like this kind of fun layout with the stars and this stuff, but at the same time, I don't need all this. We're making it for an elementary school. So, what can I do? All right. Well, we can't pull that line down because we don't need it, but we can select all of this. We can delete this. And let's start here. Now, we're going to find the text. So we've got everything here. Okay. So first off, our school elementary is Butterworth. Butterworth. You heard the story last week. You know what it is. Now we are the Bowcats. There it is. The Bowcats are on there. I don't know. We don't need a name. We don't need a number. We don't need all this, right? Really don't. I need a logo, but since it's not on there, ta-da, I'm bringing mine up here. I had it hidden on you guys. So we'll delete up this bad boy. We are going to, that's group perfect. We're going to bring this guy in here. All right. So we've got that guy in there. Okay. Okay. So we're making a custom design from a live template. And that's what I'm telling you guys. Think outside of those boxes. Think outside of those things to, you're not limited by the design. You know what? Before I get to rocking and rolling, we're going to do this because we can see what we started with and then how we changed it from there. So that's a good idea, Todd. You're a smart guy sometimes. So we'll delete this guy. We're going to grab our bobcat head and we're going to drop our bobcat head in here. So we have this. And it might be a little big for bobcat head. Maybe we'll size it down a little right there. Okay, cool. Now, what's some of this other stuff? I don't need this. Done, son. See ya. I don't need this. Done, son. All right. But I like these guys. So let's bring these guys up here and let's maybe rotate a little and put something like here. And there we have that. And then maybe let's bring this one down here and then let's move that one right there a little bit. Now, I don't like this being so far up there. So let's bring it, get it up here, group the whole thing. I'm just holding down my left click and shift and I'm sliding it straight down so it stays where it's at. Ta-da. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Now, if anybody knows me, when I'm doing stuff for DTF, I love having a white outline around everything. Can anybody tell me why I like having a white outline around everything? Let's see what people think and know why I love having the white outline around everything on it. All right, we're going to add our contour around stuff. So our contour tab, and we're just going to rock a solid. We're going to round that. And I think probably 0.04 is what we're going to go with. Yeah, I dig that. So we'll hit all these guys and change those. Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Okay, cool, 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 cool. We're getting somewhere. I missed the stars up here. We'll hit these guys and we'll give them their stuff too. Okay, so we've got all this. Now I'm going to use my favorite button. We're going to come over here and if we scroll down on our live template editor, right here, yeah, break part. So now everything's broken apart. So there's no more contours on things. Cool. No more contours on it. So I can take it around here. Now we'll see, I should be able to select all this and hit white. And it did all except, oh, this one I didn't do. Way to go, Todd. Way to go. You didn't do that one. You missed it. You made us think you did something and you didn't. Well, I'm doing it again. So now you can see me do it again and break the text again, do it again, and now we're good to go. And now it's all right. And there was one more. What was this? This one up here. Cranky pants up here. Okay, cool. All right. We're rocking on this. All right, so we got our design here, but I need some color. I need some color. So we're going to take this one, and let's take this one. And all I'm doing is I'm holding down the shift key as I'm left clicking on objects. We'll hold down this one, and we'll hold down this one, and we're just going to make them red. Cool? All right. Now we're going to take the other ones, and we are going to make those blue. Not like bluey, we're just gonna make them blue. So like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So there we go. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. So that's it. Ta-da. Pretty simple. We started with this right here. Okay. We started this guy right here, ba-ba-ba-ba, and we made this. Like that's what we just moved some stuff around. We got rid of some stuff we didn't need. We moved a little things here. So these are the great things about everything, like about live templates. I'm gonna bring my pretty face on here because I like looking at myself. Hello, kids. So in this instance, we took the design, we took this design right here, we made it, and then we just changed some stuff up, and we made that one. We made that guy right there. We made that one. And so it's the same thing, but we just move some elements around. So don't feel like when you get a live template that you're stuck with that live template. You can use it in so many different instances in so many different ways. You can do whatever you want with it, how you want to offset stuff. Like if we're saying, well, hey, I don't like how these are both facing the same way. Hey, guess what? You're creative. Cha-chow. We can go ahead and do that. Oh, that one's not to do it. Oh, what's this? Cha-chow. We just hit the mirror button. Oh my. Oh my. We just made some cool stuff off it. Now, what are we going to do? Well, we need to make some DTF transfers on it, right? We have a vector image. We're going to grab this. You're going to be fine with it. We're going to delete this bad boy out of here. All right. See ya. See ya, buddy. Thanks for helping out. I said, see you. Thanks for helping out. When you are making a DTF transfer, especially stuff with white, so you can see it. Once again, this is why I start with an off color on this. For us, our printer, 22 inches wide, you can make this. You want to unlock it. You can make this 12 inches. You can make this 60 inches. You can make this 120 inches. 120 inches is going to give you the best bang for your buck. Ta-da! Magnificent. We created our template for our gang sheet. Now, if we come back over to this guy, wow, and hit here, it sized it around it. So we got our page there. Now, this step is where it's confusing people. Click on the green. All right. See how we got the stuff on it. We can move it around. Right click on the green, and we want to lock it. Lock it, put it in your pocket. Now we can't do anything with this. So now when we export, nothing, the only thing that's going to export is our image. So I'm going to come up here. We've got our image. Now our image is 10 by 9, 9 by 10. I'd like to have an image. These are kid shirts about like here. Let's see what happens if we take this to 10 inches wide, 11. All right, we're going to go to 9. So 9, we got 10 inches wide. Well, we've got 22 inches. So what are we going to do to help save some space? Ba-ba, we just turn it on its side. That's it. Just turn it on its side. We're going to make sure that that image is inside of our print area, just like that. We're going to grab it, hold down shift, slide over, right click. Ta-da! Now we got 2 of them. All right. Now we're going to come up and group. On the wizard, you can group right down here. See, once again, wow, group everything selected. See, anything you hover over, it says it over here, just in case you didn't know. So we've got that grouped. Now, we're going to grab this, and we're going to hold down shift, left click, and we're sliding it down. Right click, done, son. Now, we can see this. We hit Control D, boom, 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 B, boom, boom, B, boom, B. Ta-da, it made it all for us. Now, this is where it always gets interesting at. I believe if I slide this bad boy up here, I'm going to have enough room to fit it on here. We're going to find out. We're going to slide it till the end is right there on there. Ta-da. We're going to make sure that this one is right up here. Bingo, bango, Bob's your uncle. Now I'm going to take all of these, and I haven't done this yet, but we're going to see if it works. Grid lines, nope. Where was the spacing? Spacing, nope, 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 nope. Decrease line spacing, no, 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 no. Where was it at? Right here, right? Nope, 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 nope. One of you on here. All right, I know it's on here. I was hunting and pecking for stuff earlier. Distribute spacing. Let's see if that does it. There it did. Distribute spacing. It dropped it all, and we have room to cut in between all of those. Cha-ching, we added two more. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 2 is 26. A 25-foot gang sheet, or a 20-foot gang sheet is 70 bones. What do we have here? That's what we got. We got 70 bones. We're going to divide that, and shipping's going to be like $12.99, right? So $82.99 divided by 26 gets you 26 full color images delivered to your door for $3.19. Boom. There it is. We just made you money, folks. Just made you money. Now to export this, you're going to come up here, and in the wizard, hey, Pilar, guess what? We have these buttons where you can just export. You export, you name your file here. So we've got bobcats, stars, and then you just hit export PNG, and it pops up there, and then you save it, and it's done. And that's what you'll upload. It will not take the green. It will not do anything there. That is what it'll do. Now, for the power of amazement, if I remove this down here, and by the magic of TV, that's what we did. Boom. So, yes, I made this thing. Yes, I've had the magic templates. Yes, we made them. This is what I used for when we did our last pressing event. So, super simple, super easy. Presses at as low as 270, as quick as 7 seconds. Hot peel, second press. Done, done, done. That is what we got for you today. So, I know I am so fast, so easy to try and get through, but I have learned in our trainings that I am a lot slower with it. I get in a groove, and when I get in a groove, it's time to rock and roll. And that's why these are great. You can go back and watch, rewind, slow down. And that's why when we do the webinars, even better because you own them. You can go back and watch them at any time for you. If it's a vector, it's going to be 300 DPI, and that's why when you save it at this, I haven't had to change anything ever, 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 ever using this one. It saves it at 300 DPI using this one. When you go the other funky way, like Pilar does, I think when you have to come up here and export as a PNG and select all of that. Nope, no mirror at all, nothing. You do like this, you create it like you want to go from it there, and we do it all on our end, so you don't have to worry about anything. Now, I will go back and I will, what are those things called? Comments. Yeah, comments. I will go back and look at the comments and see what I've missed. So, questions, comments, concerns. The only thing I don't want to hear is you're too fast. I know, I'm trying to get better at that. And I don't want to hear your music sucks because I don't want to hear that either. So, anything else? Pretty much free game. Just don't tell me my music sucks and don't say I go too fast. Two things. One's true, one's not true. I'll let you decide which one is which with it. And I'm pulling this over here to see. Remember, tonight, Minipack. There's that. What else do we? Oh, we're going to give some stuff away, right? We're giving one away. We're giving two away. Girls, one, two, one, two. And price. Were we fixing something? I think I was supposed to have a note on something. I got to go check my notes. I got to go check my notes because I don't want to get in trouble. The girls put in such hard work in this, and if I screw something up, then that's 100% on me for screwing it up, and I don't want to screw it up. So let me check my notes and let me see. Yes, 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 yes. We got things to remember. Yep. We got the stuff for it here. We mentioned the webinar. Yes. Keep typing. Also, do they need registration mark? No, no registration marks needed. Nope. That's all you have to do. The way that I just did it, where you grab it all, you export it as the PNG. That's it. No registration marks, no mirroring, no extra of anything. Did I ever say why I liked having the white around everything? Did I say that? You guys need to let me know in the comments. Did I tell you why I put a white outline around everything? All right. I see we do have two winner chicken dinners. We have a 5-year member and a random winner. If somebody's still in here that's typing, I don't know who's typing. Pilar, Crystal, Pilar. Tell me who's typing. What are they getting for that? What do they type? Tell me what they're getting for that. Am I up here? I want to say the right thing. La 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 la. Tell me what they got. Tell me what they got so I can tell them what they got. We went over webinar. I'm gonna do webinar next Wednesday night. I'll get you a time for that. Pilar's doing all-star training tomorrow at noon. We'll go over that. And then that's noon Central Standard Time. Baby. We need your help for wizard stuff. You tell us what you want to know, what you want to learn. We'll do our best for it. You should have links in here for Fat Dad Print Co. and TRW25 to save 25% off your next order. You get one, use that one time. Don't use it on a. I told somebody, I gave them their money back. I'm like, listen, you just bought a 12-inch gang sheet. You have 2 images on it. No, use this on something worthwhile before you do that. The cameos. I need to sell cameos to buy a new product. Boom, go buy it. I'm not ashamed to beg. Buy some cameos. Christmas is coming up. Wouldn't your kid love a cameo? Creativity at its finest. And somebody bought 6 of them. You know who you are. Do you care to reveal yourself to it? They bought 6 of them. Somebody's having an amazing Christmas. So, just saying, if we go this, oh, I've never been in elevator music concert. Your music sucks. Wow. Man. My music doesn't suck, you do. Whatever. You know what? You know what I have the power to do? You want to know something that's really fun and exciting? When you have all the power of putting this on here, and this thing is called upbeat background music. I got it in the background, so it's always in your head, Crystal. Always in your head back there. Just a little, oh, I think I'm hearing something. What is that? I don't know. What is that catchy little tune playing in the background? Why do I go yeah, buddy. Come on. Get off of it. Let's go. I'm going to turn around and hit the button because Crystal's going to probably quit on me, so I better turn the music off. But that's what we got. Did it lock that? I'm going to go back here through the comments and see what we have in there. No. Nope. Encase the white from the white base. Nope. That is not why. That is not why. That is not why. I will show you why. You know what? I'll show you why. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. We're gonna bring this back to the stage. We are gonna put me down in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. They just put Todd in the corner. Whatever. Okay. So we'll rotate this back the way it goes. We got our Butterworth Bobcats, right? Good to go. What color shirt should we put this on? We got a red, white, and blue design. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. There's some gray in there, but red, white, and blue. What color shirt would you put this on? So that way we can get in there and figure that out. Change the name because if you forgot, you may not alive template. Oh yeah. There it is. It doesn't matter, background green. No, because as long as you lock that image, it won't change at all. And I go through it. So if there's an issue, I reach out to you and let you know. So that way you're good to go. I just realized I'll have to transfer all my Adobe Illustrator files to Corel now. No, if you have Corel and you can, especially the new Corel, Eric, you'll bring them in. They'll import right in. They will import right in. How close can we get to the edge? You can go to that full 22 because we actually have like 23, but we set it at 22, so you can go right to that edge on it. Down below the reverse B button, whatever, distribute. I found it right there, right? And we can go through it. You're fast. I know. Does not have to be mirrored. Let's see it never. That's the concert. Yep, that's a concert. Yep, you're getting fired by Juliet Cutting Football Mom. Yeah, I love that. No, they don't, Brian. They don't like me. They don't like me. That's it right there, Debbie. Debbie nailed it. Linda nailed it. That's right. So we can use it on all colors. Because watch. So in the wizard, don't forget mockups, right? So on this one, we're gonna go a boy shirt. We're gonna go boy shirt. We're gonna go a youth front, and we're gonna hit the button. Bob's your uncle. Here we go. Give me the image. There it is. We got it. Now we're putting on the shirt. Cool. All right, we got it on the shirt. It's on a white shirt. White shirt looks good on a white shirt. Oh, snap. It looks good on a blue shirt, too, because we got the white. Oh, how's it look on a red shirt? Yeah, baby. It looks good on a white shirt because we got the white around it. How about a black shirt? Yep, looks good on a black shirt. Do we want it on a gray shirt? Sure. How about a charcoal shirt? Why not? Yep, it'll look fine on that. Maybe we need it on a green shirt or a yellow shirt. Can we put it on a purple shirt? You're damn right we can put it on a purple shirt. Why? Because we have a white outline around it. So when you're pressing it in an event, you don't have to have this one. If we didn't have this white outline on it, we'd have to have a different one for red, blue, white, so everything wouldn't blend in with it. Having that breaks it up. We can use it on any of them. Really helps out when you're pressing on site at an event. There's no thinking about it. When you're running team stores, just one. That's all you have to worry about, son. Just get the one done, and that's it. So that's why I do it that way. Order placed. Thanks, Jerry. How many did you get? Did you get? What'd you place an order for? Cameo? Is that what you ordered? Let me know. Let me know. All right. We order a gang sheet. It will have to be 5 feet. When I order a gang sheet, it will be at least 5 feet, probably a lot more. Love it, love it, love it. So we have a 1 footer, a 5 footer, and a 10 footer. And those are times two. So 1 foot is 2 foot, 5 foot is 10 feet, 10 feet is 20 feet. The length, double. That's what we got. I think we got there. I'm usually just there on mute. I own a cleaning company. I'm always vacuuming. Vroom, vroom. My dog would freak out. My dog would freak out. Did 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 somebody did she say it was her? Did she say it was her? Did she? Can I trade some of these Coles cash? Coles cash. We should have we'll have to some yeah sort of disco plus hip hop. It works out good. TRW Pilar would die without Crystal. Yeah, yeah. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. I promise. Ash gray. See, we can put it on all those colors, and it doesn't matter. Why? Because we put a white outline around it. So that's what we do to help with it. Uh, yeah, we should have remembered from when Matt showed us something like that. Thanks for reminding me. What, on the color? Did I do that? I think so. Link for all the stuff through here. Yeah, yeah. Rhinestone webinar. What do you want to know, Jerry, on Rhinestone webinar? Because that's a class in a class. We can do some stuff, but that's a class in a class in a class. Legit class in a class in a class. It shouldn't say unreachable. It shouldn't say unreachable because I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now. And I can purchase it. I will copy and paste that bad boy in here so that way it works right to the equipment. Right to the equipment, right over to, and then from there you can see the other stuff that's on it. Which all of that will be folded into TRW eventually. So all the print services, signs, banners, decals, magnets, yard signs. What else is in there? Stickers, DTF transfers, rhinestone transfers. Eventually, we're rolling through and seeing what we can do with that. We get it. It's a great price. Thanks, Michelle. Order some digital products. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Every little bit helps. That's what we got. I bought all. Oh, you bought all the rhinestone rubber. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I covered some scattered basics in last All-Star training. That she did. She did. She did. Rustling. Have a great night. You do the same. I need an all downloads buttons for from the Rolling Stone World website. We should we just have that? Like, here's everything. Everything and the kitchen sink. We'll put that in there for it. All right. Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns before we check out for tonight? Continuing on our journey, here's what the rest of the time looks like. We have tomorrow being Wednesday. We have Makers and Movers podcast. We do that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, Central Standard Time. We can go there. Yeah, we do that for about a half hour. Tomorrow, what are our topics? What are our topics? That's a great question, Todd. I'm glad you asked me what your topics are for the upcoming shows because people like to know when they can plan out and realize, that they have stuff to look forward to. And I promise you, I'm not stalling while I'm waiting for this stuff to, can't seem to load, Google. Google, you can't seem to load. We got issues, Googler. Why can't you load? I'm telling you. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. That's right. That's right, Google. Google's knows what's up. Google's listening to me, so it knows what's going on there with it. Yesterday we had our what was yesterday? It was our 5 ways to get your first team school or sports team. Yeah, 5 ways to get that one. Tomorrow morning we are going to talk about how personalized gifts. That was really hard for me to say. Personalized gifts equal premium profits. So we're talking about that tomorrow morning. And then on Friday morning, we're talking about holiday sales start now. Ooh, did I get you? That's right. Come on, wake up. Holiday sales start now. We're in August. We need to get prepared for that because before you know it'll be here. And if you're not planning now for it, I guarantee you your competition are. So That's what we got. That's the shows this week. Monday, confidence. We're talking confidence on Monday because that was some of the people, said, "Hey, these are issues I'm having with." Believe me, I have that still too. I promise. I promise. I promise. And before we check out of here, we are going to do two winners. Two winners. 5-year member, random winner. I better put those in here before people start to jet out on us, right? Winner, chicken dinner. What do we have for that? I can read your chat. I'm just dragging it on. I'm just dragging it on. Dragging it on. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay. So for the winner, 5 years strong. Debbie Woods. Welcome. Thank you, Debbie. 5-year member. You get a mini pack or font. And the rando of the week. I like that. I like rando of the week. Lisa from M as in mom, BA, MBA Creative Design. You also have won a mini pack or font, right? I got it, right? Right. Now, these must be done within 2 weeks. I got to make sure they didn't put that in my notes. Pretty sure it's 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to claim that prize, otherwise it goes away. Don't be calling 3 weeks from now and say, "I won this. Can you put it in my box?" No, 2 weeks. Come on, 2 weeks. Go ahead and put it out there. Debbie, Lisa, congrats to you two for joining us, and thanks for joining us. Like, let me know how did I do tonight? How did I do tonight? I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm good or bad or not bad. This was what did Kelly do? Or Corey did this for. She did a couple of them. And we used this I think at DAX one year for the trade show. But she's done a couple of them. Corey's a little rhinestone queen. My little rhinestone queen. There's her little Z-Horse cup. And what's it say on it? This was done Crystal Cruise last year. Crystal Cruise last year on that. So that was awesome. Do I have another one? No, 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 no. Oh yeah, I do. The sea turtle. The little sea turtle. And jellyfish. That's what that is. Sea turtle jellyfish. So yeah, that's what we got. I love showing off her work. She doesn't show it off nearly enough. She's going to. No more excuses. We got a warehouse full of rhinestones that she can definitely make stuff with. So we're gonna get her on the screen for it. Ooh, come on, Dad. I want to go get ice cream. Okay, Evelyn, go get ice cream. What kind of ice cream? What kind of ice cream are we getting? Mint chocolate chip cookie dough. That's what I thought. Sorry, Kevin. I will try to be a little more excited. I will try to be a little more excited. I will try to be about it. I'll try. I'll try. Let's see. Unless you're printing a lot, I would buy transfers. Yeah, I would. I would not recommend anybody to buy a DTF printer unless we did the math on it, Brian. Right, $150,000 is what you need to be doing in sales a year to realistically buy a good DTF printer, because it does take somebody to run it. It does take somebody to manage it. You're really only saving maybe a dollar or two per transfer versus what it costs you to print. So then when you do the math on that, how many transfers you have to sell to make up for that, it's a lot. It's a lot. And especially now that there is a DTF transfer printer just about on every corner, you can get a lot of stuff next day. Unless your name's Brian, then you get it in like 37 days. We won't talk about that. But as we're setting up our print system, we're working the print network. So in the next 6 months, it should be, if you order today by noon, you have it in your hands tomorrow. So everybody's using the same printers, the same ink, the same film, the same powder. Everything will be exactly the same. So it doesn't matter where you order from, you get it, and ta-da, ta-da. That's what we're shooting for. So big goals on that side of things. Other big goals, switching over to Shopify. October 1st, Wizard 6, tentatively scheduled to launch. We're working through it, folks. We'll keep you updated if that date changes or not, but we're really going to bust the bottoms to make that happen. Yes, it'll be a subscription, $29 a month. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Argue. We have two options. $29 a month, Wizard goes away. We just have to do that to keep it around. And you're getting that $29 back in digital credits. Use it or lose it each month. So there. That's what's going on in the world of TRW. To claim your digital items, email us the SKU number. That's right, the SKU number. It's not hard, just the SKU number. to info@rhinestones.com. Please clean within 2 weeks of winning. I am Kevin. 100%. I'm a systems guy. I gotta have it. Did amazing. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Ronnie. She was looking at pro coloring. No, God, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's way especially if you're looking at a desktop, there's way better options out there than pro color. Even the X tool is much issues that they're having because of supply chain issues with it. That is legit the best one in the class. I'm saying that for one reason, and that's because I was a beta tester for it. So the printer that we beta test is absolutely nothing like the one that people are buying because of our recommendations. They changed it to make it work for it. It's still slow. It's still not super cost effective. It's the best in the class, but that's kind of like saying you're the non-smelliest turd. Still a turd. It just doesn't smell as bad. Probably shouldn't use that as an analogy for some, huh? Yeah, whatever. They are already mad at me. Uh, may be great. I may be biased since I just went up Minipack. Thanks, Lisa. I like that. I had to, if I had to buy if I had to buy your luck, I'm down with that. I'm good with that. My things haven't been dropped in my account as it yet. Ooh, what things? Well, I still have blink sheets. I need to get blink. Those, no, that wasn't blink sheets. The other one was blink sheets. The one upstairs is blink sheets because we are just messing with it. That was blink stuff. That car did look awesome. Mini Fireball. Remind me earlier, and I'll grab it off the shelf upstairs because it's upstairs. That car did turn out awesome. Football mom is cutting like a champ. Woohoo! How to yell at me? How to manage my house? How to manage a Todd? How to keep a Todd reined in? That's what Corey's really good at. Corey's really amazing at our back end stuff. So in the print world, because Corey's new to now this TRW world, but she handled all of our logistics of things. She handled our ordering, she handled our production schedule, she handled a lot of our customer service issues while I took care of the design side, the vendor side, and that. So we had a great partnership for that. Although I'm a hard ass of a boss, and sometimes it's hard to separate work from that. And I know when done at 5 o'clock, it's time to go home. And by going home, it's out of the office and down the room. And hey, if my employee didn't do their job that day, I kind of laid into them. And now that employee just happens to be cooking my dinner that doesn't get cooked. It says, cook your damn self. Well, I don't know what happened at your day at work, but that's not nice. So, love her to death. He puts up with me and my craziness. And when I said, hey, guess what? We're buying TRW, she said, well, another roller coaster ride. Let's get on and go. So, partner in crime, she's here for it. She'll do some more things. She'll pop in, even in our mentorship community. She pops in every once in a while, but we'll see what we can do for her. We'll see what we can do for her. What's dumb question, Jeff? The one that's not asked. The one that's not asked is the dumb question. Go for it. Yeah, you don't. You don't need the work for it. It'll cost you 150K to buy and run. Yep, that's what we figured. It was 150K for it. Yep. DTUV. Can you reverse print? No, because the adhesive that goes onto it is the way that it works. It prints on the adhesive, so you cannot do it. What we do for like inside stuff was we print on clear, and we do it that way. That's how we do it. We reverse print on clear. You can put it on the inside, and then that's how it can be seen out there. I don't have room for it. That's another thing. Is they take up room, and there's exhaust, and there's everything else. There's humidity. Like there's so much with it. There because like the same settings that work for me because I'm here in the Midwest may not work for Pilar because she's not in the Midwest. They won't work for somebody down in Florida because they're in a different climate. There's just way more that go into it from there. Yeah, the BMW does have blink sheets. I love Todd 3000. It's the Narvel. It's a Marvel movie reference. Narwhal, swimming through the ocean, commotion. The rest of that go. Narwhal, swimming through the ocean, causing a commotion. How's the rest of that go? Now I got to look for it to go. You got a crystal, and crystal has a polar, and that's how it works. Like I says, I like my white toner printer, but when she said it, she wants a DTF printer. I was excited for us to print for each other because I can use the white. Yeah, we use the crap out of our white toner printer for temporary tattoos. Also listed on the website, temporary tattoos. Somebody asked about sign. There's so many different factors into it. Just email in and then we go over it with you for it. Raw chicken eye. No, I'll cook the chicken. I'll cook the chicken. Yeah, crack the whip. I'm telling you. Nope, no need to mirror. Everything is there and taken care of for it. Even if they're supposed to have a cyclist, yep, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because um, just environmental conditions from it sitting there, and even though it could be doing it, a lot of it can dump it out, and so you could be burning through white. It's just there's nothing like printing, and it needs to be print. They love to print. If you're not printing at least 50 feet a day, then you don't need it. So if you look at it this way, 50 feet of printing, and that's linear feet, so that's 100 prints. If you're not doing 100 shirts a day on that, don't get it. And I'm not saying that because we supply transfers. I'm saying that as someone that has been in it since the beginning. We got into DTF printing in 2020. When it was out there, when it was first coming up, when there weren't commercial printers available, and everybody was converting like P600s, P800s, and we had three of them, and only two ever worked at a time because there was always a clog, there was always an issue. They weren't made for it. That's what a lot of these desktop models are, converted printers that aren't made for it. That's why they burn out so easily. And finally, when we were going through a head each month, and it was $600 for a head, I'm like, for this, we might coming that in 21 when trade shows kicked back up, we went out to Long Beach, and we're like, for what we're paying for a head each month, we might as well just jump in it and get a commercial one, and that started the journey along that way. And our first one was a great piece at the time. Looking back on it, such a piece of crap because it was first generation technology, and now they have come along so far. The Kraken that we looked at was, an $80,000 printer, and it can print 600 feet an hour. Yeah, 600 feet an hour. So it can burn through some material for it. Oh, Pilar, need football sister, niece, and nephew. Just saying, Pilar. Ooh, frozen custard chocolate. I could be down with that. I could. Yep. Nope. Don't need to. Don't need to do that. Training on white toner. You know what I do, Keith? Same thing I do here. Everything I did the same in here because the real thing that we use our white toner for is temporary tattoos. So that when I bring it in there, all I do is I up the white background to 400%, and that's it. I love it. One day Brian will do temporary tattoos, and then we'll get really good. Are embroidery machines a better purchase than DTF? Or are they a pain too? I don't have an embroidery machine, but I would say DTF is. Let's look at the thing. DTF, you can find everybody to do it for you, right? Embroidery is more of a specialized thing. So you need to have the knowledge of doing it. Can anybody pick up an embroidery machine and work? Absolutely, because you have knowledge and you want to learn. You want to do that. But it takes skill to be an embroiderer. There is a lot of great embroiderers out there. There's also a lot of trash embroiderers out there. So, it takes a lot of learning to it. I feel that if I had to choose, and somebody's holding a gun to my head and says, "You're buying either an embroidery machine or a DTF printer. What are you going to do?" I'm going to get the embroidery machine. I think you get a lot higher end products out of it. You can, it's more. I wasn't going to say more elegant, but it's just a higher end product. So I would go embroidery machine over DTF, 100%. Love my embroidery machine. So would love to see more hockey designs. I think we can pull that off. I think we can pull that off, Barb. Good point. True, Todd. Yeah, everyone cannot embroider 100%, right? It's like just because I give you a hammer, it does not make you a carpenter. I'll be stalking the TRW front page all week. That's what I'd like to hear. Go ahead and get it. All right. Did I miss anything in there? If not, we're going to wrap it up for the night. So next Tuesday, same thing. So we set this up so I didn't have to think too much. Not gonna lie, we've got a lot going on with the move, with the unpacking, with hopefully finding a new spot. So we're running that in thing. Like if tomorrow's spot works out, we can get into it fast. The pause on the unpacking starts because then that unpacking gets switched over to there. So goal one is to get orders out and going, moving freshly through that. And that's what we're running through. We got this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, Tuesdays. That's what I was going with. Another one was I did 4 mini packs. So that way I had 4 weeks of content lined up for it and we were good to go with it. And so we've got 2 more weeks to go on those, 2 more mini packs with the girls will keep pumping out designs. We'll keep going over this where I can show you this is how I would use mini packs. This is how we're using a lot of these templates in our own print apparel business. And that's where I'm showing you you are not limited to the design. Just because what you see on your screen, that does not mean what you are limited to. Use your imagination, be creative with it, switch some elements around, make it yours. These are just ideas to get you moving in the right way with it, because I think we got a lot of cool things for it. Tomorrow, All Star Hall of Fame training, noon Central Standard Time. So we have that for it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Makers and Movers podcast, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Buy my stuff. We got printers on sale. Where we got the cutters on sale. We got the cameos on sale. The three Pumas will go on sale. If you are a Hall of Fame member or in our mentorship community, you guys will get first crack at those. 949, I think is what they're going to be. 949 is what they're going to be. That sounds about right. 949. 949, I think, is what they're going to be on it. So three of those left. When they're gone, they're gone. But those, as soon as that goes live, mentorship community and the Hall of Fame, you guys will be the first ones to know to get a crack after it. So that way it'll go from there for it. What's the best? I honestly don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. So other ones can get in here. Family first, Eric. Same way with us. Family first. Family first, man. There's times that's one of the reasons of moving. That's for the Monday nights to Tuesday nights. Mondays, a lot of holidays fall on Monday. It's a lot of grilling out for us. That's Hudson is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a dirty little secret. Closet wrestling fan. Hudson loves watching it. That's our Monday nights. Is to sit and watch some wrestling, and we have a great time with it, and we laugh, and great storytelling, and it's a good time. So that was Monday nights. We had baseball, and we had that, and then football starts up. Yeah, it was part of it. We flip back and forth. So it was make the business what it was, or change the day so I can do at the end of the day keep the family happy. Do what needs to happen. Family first, folks. That's what I'm going to tell you. Link for the cameos, yes. Teaches you to do maintenance. Yeah. Let's see. I think we got everything in there. I think we got another Monday Night Football. That's right. Watch the Bears suck. That's what we're gonna do. Have 5 live events every Tuesday at 8, now 6. Woohoo! You can just switch them up between it. And I've never buy a domestic embroidery machine. Something that brothers commercial, that domestic don't whirl with hats, especially the ones with full brim. Full buck rim. You speak, I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. There's Dennis. Dennis, are we? We're trying to work together, aren't we, Dennis? We're seeing what we can do. I'm rocking and rolling. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We'll get that figured out. All right. With that, my friends, we're going to get out of here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Use the affiliate links. Use any of those links. Hey, this goes for all of you. If you have friends that have affiliate links, use them. They don't cost you anything. They get like legit some of the Amazon links you get like 3 cents off of, but hey, 3 cents adds up. So make sure to use those. I got an email. JP Plus wants me to be on a panel for them. I'll get you guys information when that's going, because they like what the content I put out. So what can I say with that? All right, I got to find the great music to walk us out to. These are our choices. This is my favorite because this is my morning music. It just makes me good. This is probably going to be more Crystal style. That's more Crystal style. Or this one. I think this is the one we used to use. I needed a big screen. We'll find some music and go with it. I don't know. That one went away. No, it didn't go away. I thought it moved, stuff moved around on me. There it did, so I lost it. All right. Okay. We can play with the music all night. Motivational music. I know. There we go. See? I knew. Okay, fine, Crystal. Fine. This was the old one. This is the one that I used to use. But I felt that was a little too much for the morning. So that's why we went to this, just to to keep that, bring it in there. But sometimes we like feeding the ducks, which is this one. That one I didn't get into. I can kind of get into that one. That one. No, is it this one? This one I kind of got into. That one, not so much. I rotated between the three. So we'll use this one for Tuesdays. And we will use this one to make Crystal happy. We'll use this one to make Crystal happy. I'll put it up there and everybody can write songs to it. We can write our own song. I did use AI to do that. So everybody have a great night. We will see you next time. Until then, peace, love, press on. We will see you